Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel, the Angels of Alchemy. I'm Dee Grewal, psychic medium and angelic channel. And this is going to be the weekly general read for all signs from 8:25 to 8:31. And I've already gone ahead and shuffled the cards and pulled the cards. So I really want to just jump into your reading. This weekend we've had a Mars and Venus conjunction. This is a time where relationships are at the forefront. So again, we've been in this kind of energy of endings and beginnings, right? Closing out cycles so that we can move forward. So a lot of things have been highlighted. There's been that kind of testing energy, as well as this week emotions have kind of been running high as we've had that full moon energy. And this week we'll be going into the new moon. So, you know, a lot happening, a lot unfolding. It's important to stay grounded, and to process what you're feeling, what's coming up for you, acknowledging it, as really this energy is going to kind of play out until the end of the year, because we've been kind of in that eclipse cycle. The next eclipse is going to be in December. And, you know, this Mars and Venus conjunction is going to be an important part of this energy that we're in, and these changes that we're going through. A lot of us are coming into our power, and it's about self-love and self-acceptance, and making choices that are really of authentic truth and in our highest good, and that making sure that we're in alignment with who we are, and we're in alignment with the path that we're on that is meant for us, that is in our highest good. And that means, so sometimes we need to move away from things that just aren't working, and yet we've continued to kind of be in this cycle of trying to make things work, and in reality, you know, it's time to move away from those things. So that's really coming up here. You can find me on Facebook at Dee Grewal, Psychic Medium and Angelic Channel, as well as on Instagram at the Angels of Alchemy. And you can also visit my website at healingwithheaven.com. All of that is in the description box below. Please be aware, I do also accept donations for this channel to help support and keep this channel going. As you know, a lot of us that do this work, we do it completely you know, free of our time, and offer it, you know, with the highest possible intentions. So if you do feel that the reading resonates, perhaps you could give a donation to the channel to keep it going. I would appreciate that. For those of you who have liked and subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. I appreciate each of you. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up at the end. And also, for those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. And if the messages resonate, please don't forget to give me a like on the video, as well as subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much. So let's move ahead into this reading. I'm starting with the Moonology deck. We've pulled Prosperity Lies Ahead, okay? And this is new moon in Taurus, although we are going to be, this new moon is going to be in the sign of Virgo. Really this moon is gonna, as far as what you're manifesting, look at the energies of Virgo and focus on that. Now Virgo is an earth sign, right? So this is going to be kind of a grounding energy, bringing stability, and that's on a forefront. Virgo can also be about our health and well-being, so focusing on manifesting those things that are connected to that. You know, and one thing that I was really getting today is I said, what are the energies that we're looking at? And self-worth was huge. Before I even pulled cards, got myself set up. This is just a passing thought that I had. And the message that came through loud and clear was, you are worthy. Now, when I went to pull the cards, it's interesting because the first card that came out really was you are good enough, and that is full moon in Virgo. So we have kind of a balance of this new moon and full moon energy coming in. This is about wholeness, coming into balance within yourself. Okay, so this week is really going to highlight self-worth. What are you willing to accept in your life? What is true for you? You know, are you going to realize your own worth and do those things that give you value, or are you going to continue to settle for less than what you deserve? So that's really coming up. I'm getting the sense and feeling this weekend that I'm not this weekend, I'm sorry, this week. There's that testy energy, okay? Accepting what's unfolding for you. I'm feeling, again, that resistance to change. Kind of feeling like there's a resistance to this next step, this next chapter. What you're getting is acceptance. What I'm feeling here is that this is about accepting yourself, coming into a place of self-love and self-acceptance, but this is also accepting what's happening around you. Don't resist the changes. You need to be in a place of allowing. So there seems to be some resistance coming up. This is about your stability and your foundation, okay? And the thoughts and feelings that you have about yourself as well as others. This is accepting also others for who they are and not coming from a place of judgment. And, you know, this is causing you to be in a place of expansion and growth, because I feel like you're having a lot of realization. You're recognizing that there's some things that you just have no control over. You're also seeing things from a higher perspective. So things that have been unfolding for you up to this point is bringing you awareness. It's bringing you stability. It's helping you to recognize the parts that you've played in situations and scenarios. And it's, you know, we always have a free will choice. And, you know, that free will choice, ultimately, there are consequences sometimes, and things will unfold a certain way. And it's not that you're being punished or that, you know, oh, there's this negative energy coming towards you. It's just that we learn and grow. Everything is a lesson. So there's this expansion and growth that's happening this week. As you're coming to a place of acceptance, you're being guided to accept things for what they are, recognize them and see them clearly. Are you living behind a veil of illusion? That's coming up strongly here. You then have discovery. So this place of expansion that you're in is bringing you discovery, awareness, lessons. It's kind of taking you to that next part. You're kind of on this quest and on this journey. You're in this place of discovering truths. And, you know, there's just this whole new journey that's lying ahead of you. You've been going through this expansion and this growth. You're learning more about yourself, coming into balance with yourself. You're also in a place of learning what your true vibration is, and that is the vibration of love. You see this beautiful, and who you are as spirit. You know, we are spiritual beings living a human life, but ultimately we are spirit and we are the vibration of love. So you're coming into this awareness of that. So this is kind of like this great awakening, this next part of awakening for you that's unfolding here. And I feel that you're being guided by your angels. There's something that's being illuminated here for you. You're moving away from this veil of illusion, the masks that you've been putting on about situations and people, as well as the masks are coming off of those people around you that haven't had the highest and best intentions for you. So this kind of veil of illusion is being lifted. The truth is coming up as you're going through this place of expansion and discovery. You're also learning, you know, what stories you've been telling yourself that have really created this imbalance, has created this illusion. It's not the truth. This discovery is about finding the real truth of who you are as spirit soul. And it's about self-love. It's really about self-love. So as you accept things for what they are, this is about you finding a balance, okay? It's about choices. And, you know, I feel like I almost feel like we're at a fork in a road, okay? But this is about you finding stability within yourself. As you come into a place of acceptance for everything that's unfolding in your life, acceptance for who you are, and you're coming into a place of loving yourself and recognizing you for you, seeing yourself as this beautiful spirit that you are, the love that's within you and the love within that is within others. You know, you're coming into a place of balance. It's about finding balance. It's also about balancing the masculine and the feminine. This expansion is about greater awareness. It's a spiritual awakening. You're in a place of finding that mind, body, spirit balance. I also get the sense and feeling now when I look at this card here, right? You recognizing the truth of who you are as a divine soul, okay? And as I look at this, and I look at this as, you know, the heart is being highlighted here. So discovering that love is within you, and love is within all, and that's your ultimate vibration, is the vibration of love. As spirit is guiding you toward that as well. But there's this other aspect of you having to make wise choices when it comes to love in relationships. That's definitely coming up here. And I feel ultimately this is also about whether you're going to choose yourself or choose other people's needs above yours. This is about making wise choices in your life. Are you making choices that truly value who you are? Because again, we have that self-worth energy coming up here. Now, this trickery card that I pulled before, this is about you speaking your truth, and there's some kind of truth that needs to come out. There's some kind of communication that needs to have that's bringing about big changes. So I feel that this is about you getting honest with yourself, you know, but this is also being honest with others and ultimately them being honest with you. And being that it's highlighting trickery, it's like, are you having honest communication with yourself? Are you being truthful with yourself? Are you being truthful with others? Are others being truthful with you? That's definitely being highlighted here. And whatever this is, there's going to be victory and success. I do feel that there's some kind of truth that's coming up here. There's 2 wands here, which is about new beginnings. So this grand awakening that you're going through is bringing a new beginning. There's some truth that's about to come out. There's something that's been revealed to you. This could also be about you having an epiphany about something, but you're having some kind of realization, not only about yourself and the roles that you've played in your life where things have unfolded the way they have, but also with others. There's some kind of truth that's needing to come out here, okay? Something's going to be spoken that is ultimately bringing you in a place of clarity. This is going to bring big changes. I feel it's connected to the past. And as you look at this, you have a 6, and then if you add this and this, you have a 6 again. Definitely feeling connected to the past. For some of you, this is about relationships, okay? Definitely feeling that there. It's like, I feel like there's some kind of sense of confusion, but again, this is about you accepting the way things are unfolding, accepting them for how they're unfolding. It's almost like you've been planting these seeds, but you're not quite sure about that next part of your journey. And there seems to be some confusion coming up here. You've been working towards something, but I feel like you feel like it's unstable, okay? There's some confusion coming up around that. And I also feel like this, again, you know, you have the discovery cards, you have expansion and awareness. And, you know, are these seeds you've been planting about love? Because you have the Ace of Cups here, okay? This is an emotional new start. This is an emotional new beginning within relationships. There's a cup of love that's being offered. This is about, but what I'm feeling here is this expansion awareness was about you coming into your own. You realizing that you're the love that you truly seek. There was some kind of confusion. Also, I feel like these seeds that you've been planting. So those of you who are single that have been trying to manifest love into your life, there's been some kind of confusion. And I feel like for some of you, there's been a lot of disappointments in love. But you're starting to see things differently. And I also feel like what you once wanted isn't necessarily what you want now. You're seeking stability and foundation and a love of equal give and take. But really, this is about coming into your own, making yourself a priority, recognizing your own needs, falling in love with yourself and your life. So underneath discovery and choose wisely, there's a situation that I feel that is connected from your past. Again, we have another card of balance. Something is, this is the card of justice. So there's some kind of balance that's coming in. All right, this is Libra energy. There's something, I almost feel something from the past that's coming back around. There's some kind of truth that's going to be spoken, and ultimately things are going to be brought into balance. This is the universe restoring balance in a situation where there was no balance. And you're making wiser choices for yourself, because now you're in this place of making yourself a priority, learning that you are the number one person in your life. You're going to choose differently. But something from your past is about to be restored to balance. There's some kind of truth that's coming out. And this is about you, when you have the kind of trickery, and although there's triumph and success, this is about you trusting your intuition. I feel like somebody's coming around to speak to you, and you need to have your intuition on point. Okay, so you trusting your intuition. Lean into your intuition, okay? Feel, because you're being guided. Some truth is being revealed to you. And you know, you have an inner knowing and awareness of what's happening here. There's someone coming round. You have the Knight of Pentacles. This has been slow in coming. It's the slowest moving knight in the deck. But this person's coming in to apologize. This energy feels youthful to me. Perhaps they might be younger than you. I almost get the sense and feeling to choose wisely. There's going to be a decision between two people here. But somebody wants to come in with this apology and this offer. But you need to trust your intuition. There's some kind of truth that's going to be spoken. You have 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2. Also holding your thoughts in at the most positive place, okay? Things are manifesting quite quickly. So holding your thoughts and focusing only on the positive. Definitely, there's something around your stability and your foundation. Someone's not been completely honest with you in the past. They've been keeping secrets, hiding things. I'm definitely feeling this is more of a relationship read for some of you. All right. You then have the Emperor also. I pulled a few more cards here. So I definitely feel you have this Earth sign energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. If not, this is somebody who's it's the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So this is somebody who has stability, a little on the youthful side possibly, very grounded energy coming towards you. But then you have this Emperor as well, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. There's definitely something surrounding this, okay? About stability and foundation. I almost feel like there's two people here. Or it's something that you're going to learn. There's some kind of truth. If it's not two people, this could also be the same energy. But let's kind of clarify further what's happening here. So I feel like previously your foundation hasn't been very strong. And right now there's this focus on career, okay? Your goals. I feel like you're reevaluating the things that you've been working towards. You're in this place of working on career, your goals or your ambitions. There's been some kind of confusion. There hasn't been a solid foundation. And so I feel like you're in this place of questioning where you're at with yourself. This Ace of Cups, it's like, I feel like there's going to be an offer of love coming to you. If you've had situations that haven't been successful in love before, I feel like that's about to change because you're going to be in a different place with yourself. This is about your self-worth, right? So I feel like because you're setting boundaries and because you're coming in alignment to your higher self, you recognize what your true needs are. You're not going to settle for anything less than you deserve. And ultimately, there's going to be achievement. This is emotional fulfillment I'm feeling. Success. For those of you that it's about your career, there's going to be emotional fulfillment. But this I'm feeling in all areas. Okay, things coming into alignment, coming into balance with your home life, your career, your social, your romantic partnerships and relationships. You're focusing on those things that are going to bring you fulfillment versus those things that haven't served you up to this point. And here it is, this discovery, the choices that you're making, okay? Some situation that is coming back around, that things are being brought into balance, there's going to be success here. You're moving away from something that hasn't been serving you, but there's success here. You have 3 cards of triumph and success. You're moving away from those people that haven't been honest with you. You've gone through this kind of learning, this spiritual growth, this expansion. And this has been about partnerships, relationships, your relationship with yourself. You're learning to trust your intuition. And all your relationships up to this point have taught you something. They've brought you back to you. This person that's coming in towards you, it's a romantic offer. Because you have romantic underneath the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, I feel like this is the same, the Emperor and this Knight of Pentacles are the same energy. I almost feel like this person's very anxious. They want to make an offer. They know that they haven't spoken the truth in the past. But I feel like there's this wanting of having communication. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's been very anxious. There's been some kind of financial burdens. And then, but they haven't been honest with you about what's going on in their life. And they seem to be going through some ending, or this is an ending between you both, okay? There's some kind of I also feel like it's the end of this deception. Somebody that's needing to speak the truth where they haven't been honest. I do feel that this is an end of deception. Because over that, you have the Empress. So you have the Emperor and the Empress. And this is fertility, growth, new beginnings. For, you know, in some cases, I'm feeling like there's an ending with an emperor and empress. But somebody needs to communicate their truth. They're very anxious. They don't know how to approach you. Some of you could be dealing with third-party scenarios, okay? This reading is going to resonate for some, not all. Remember, this is a general read, and what needs to come through is coming through. And it seems to be kind of like a relationship read. I'm not surprised since we have Mars conjunct Venus at the moment. So I've pulled your guidance cards. What's interesting is, and again, this is showing me the same thing. Here's another 2. You have 2 again. And this is balancing act. There needs to be a balancing within yourself so that you can attract the right type of relationships and the commitment that you truly deserve. And for some of you, a relationship that wasn't previously balanced, or if something's ended, you're kind of closing out this cycle where you were in a place of non-committal so that you can move towards a truly fulfilling relationship that is committed. There is a relationship that is coming together here. Okay? Partnership and relationship coming together. And if something, it's almost like those of you who've been closing out cycles, as you've closed out these cycles, okay, or you're closing them out, this is the universe letting you know that there's a commitment coming for you. 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Completion here. And it's 2 souls coming together. A balanced relationship coming, okay? This is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is destiny, your path. Something that's karmic, something that's meant to be. The universe is bringing that to you. And I get the sense and feeling that you need to have faith, okay? There's things going on behind the scenes, tiny little details that you're not aware of. And I feel like it has to do with this person. There's something very personal that they're going through that you're not aware of. They haven't spoken their truth. But ultimately, there's details that they're working on. So this offer that's coming in is coming in very slowly. And I feel so some of you, there's disappointment and you're not understanding. But you need to trust. And we really had, so I've pulled a card from Ganesha's deck also for guidance. And again, you had 2 cards of acceptance. Okay? You need to accept things for what they are. But know that everything's happening as it needs to so that this can come together. This divine union, this partnership can come together. So honestly, it's a beautiful read. I feel like you just need to trust, believe, and have faith. And know that the universe is supporting you. And know that things are working out exactly as they need to. Okay? And just stay grounded this week. I feel like emotions are running high a little bit. But know that things are happening and moving behind the scenes. And everything that's unfolding up to this point needs to unfold the way it is, so that you can have this balance and commitment and a divine union that's truly of value. Okay, you need to look at your self-worth. Where are you settling in your life? Because you don't need to settle. So I'm wishing you a blessed and beautiful week ahead. If the messages resonate, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Love and blessings. Namaste.